It's true that family isn't always about blood. Sometimes the strongest bonds are formed by love, understanding, and shared experiences. This is why we're seeing more families today breaking traditional boundaries, with white parents raising black children and showing that love truly knows no color. In this video, we'll explore the stories of some well-known figures who have created beautiful blended families. We'll highlight their heartwarming journeys and touch on a few legal challenges they've encountered along the way. It's a powerful reminder that love can conquer all. Number 1. Chris Noth. When you think of Chris Noth, your mind might jump to his iconic roles, Mr. Big in Sex and the City, and Detective Mike Logan in Law and Order. But there's a lot more to this talented actor than just those unforgettable characters. Behind the scenes, Chris is a devoted dad to 2 wonderful kids with his partner, Tara Wilson, who herself is a talented actress with a rich and vibrant background, blending Canadian, East Asian, and Afro-Jamaican roots. Their first child, Orion Christopher Noth, made his grand entrance on January 18, 2008, and you'll often spot him out and about with his famous parents, enjoying the spotlight. Then, on February 18, 2020, their family grew with the arrival of their second child, Keats. Both kids beautifully embody their mother's diverse heritage, showcasing a unique blend of cultures. Chris has opened up about how fatherhood has transformed his life, stating, "I never knew how much I could love until I had my children. They are my world." He fully embraces the beautiful mix of cultures in his family, celebrating their differences every single day. Chris and Tara's journey began back in 2001 when Tara was working at Chris's bar, The Cutting Room, in New York City. Their strong bond is a testament to the idea that love and family come in all shades, just like a vibrant rainbow. In a world that sometimes tries to define us by our skin color, Chris Noth's family reminds us that what truly matters is the love in our hearts. So let's celebrate the beauty of diversity and the incredible stories we all have to share. Number 2. Jane Fonda. Famous for her roles in classics like Barbarella and Clute, Jane wasn't just a Hollywood star, she was also a passionate advocate for change. In the 1980s, she made headlines by informally adopting 14-year-old Mary Luana Williams, becoming one of the few white celebrities to do so. Mary came from a challenging background. With a mother who was a Black Panther activist, her early life was tough, filled with hardships that no child should have to face. But when Jane stepped in, everything changed. She welcomed Mary into her home, surrounding her with love, care, and support, transforming Mary's life in the process. Mary later penned a heartfelt memoir titled The Lost Daughter, where she shares her journey and the deep bond she formed with Jane. In it, she reflects on how they came from such different worlds, yet were meant to find each other. Jane has often spoken about how Mary changed her life, teaching her invaluable lessons about resilience and the true power of love. For Jane, family isn't just about blood ties. It's about the connections we forge and the support we give one another. Mary grew up to become an activist and author, carrying on the legacy of giving back to society. Jane Fonda's commitment to uplifting those in need shows us all how love can truly change lives. Number 3. Mick Jagger. We all know Mick Jagger as the swaggering lead singer of the Rolling Stones, but did you know he's got a pretty surprising family story too? Back in the late 1960s, Mick had a whirlwind romance with Marsha Hunt, an African-American singer, actress, and model. This love story led to the birth of their daughter, Karis Jagger, on November 4, 1971. But things took a turn when Mick decided to call it quits while Marsha was still pregnant, leaving her to raise Karis on her own. Mick sent her $500 before Karis was born, but wasn't there for her early years. It wasn't until 1979, after a courtroom drama, that he was ordered to pay $1,500 a month in child support, proving he was Karis's dad. Despite the rough start, time worked its magic. Mick and Karis eventually built a solid relationship, and today, He's proud of her achievements, like graduating from Yale and becoming a film producer. Their story is proof that even rock stars can make a comeback when it comes to family ties, and that it's never too late for a second chance. Number 4. Ellen Pompeo. Ellen Pompeo, best known for her iconic role as Dr. Meredith Grey on Grey's Anatomy, is not only a talented actress, but also a proud mom to 3 wonderful children. She and her husband, Chris Ivory, have built a beautiful and diverse family that reflects their commitment to inclusivity and love. Chris, who is Black, and Ellen have 2 biological children together and 1 adopted child. Their first daughter, Stella Luna Pompeo Ivory, was born on August 15, 2009. Their son, Eli Christopher Ivory, joined the family in December 2016. In addition to their biological children, they have a lovely adopted daughter, Sienna Mae Ivory, who was born in August 2014. Ellen chose to keep Sienna's birth story private initially, as she was born via surrogate. She has emphasized the importance of protecting her daughter's privacy, especially since not everyone understands the nuances of surrogacy. Ellen often expresses how deeply she loves Sienna, referring to her as a true gift. Ellen takes great pride in her family's diversity, celebrating the unique shades that make up their household. She believes that raising her children in an environment where they can learn about different cultures and perspectives is one of the greatest gifts she can offer as a parent. To her, family is about much more than skin color. It's a beautiful tapestry of love, unity, and shared experiences. Ellen Pompeo's family exemplifies the richness of diversity, showcasing that true connection goes beyond appearances and is rooted in love and understanding. Number 5. Marlo Thomas. Marlo Thomas, famous for her unforgettable role in the classic sitcom That Girl, is much more than just an actress. She's a passionate social activist, film producer, and author who has dedicated her life to various causes, especially during the transformative 1960s and 1970s. While many know her for her career on screen, one lesser-known aspect of her life is her heartfelt commitment to mentorship and motherhood. In the early 1970s, Marlo informally adopted an African-American child named Michael, who was part of the Big Brother program, a mentorship initiative that pairs children with caring adults. Marlo stepped into Michael's life, taking on the roles of both mentor and mother figure. She offered him love, guidance, and unwavering support, forging a deep bond that would change both their lives forever. Marlo once shared, "Michael came into my life and changed it forever. He taught me about love, resilience, and the importance of being there for someone." For Marlo, family extends beyond blood relations. It's about the profound connections and love shared between people. Michael's presence inspired her to become even more engaged in social justice work. She poured her energy into causes focused on equality and human rights, raising awareness about the critical need to support underprivileged children. Marlo believed that every child, regardless of their background, deserves the same opportunities as their peers. Her relationship with Michael stands as a beautiful testament to the power of mentorship and love. It highlights how one person's support can create a profound impact in a child's life and reinforces the idea that love knows no boundaries. Marlo Thomas exemplifies how compassion and connection can transcend biology, making a lasting difference in the lives of those we care about. Number 6. Madonna. Madonna, the Queen of Pop, is celebrated not only for her iconic music, but also for her role as a proud mother to 4 children adopted from Africa. One of her sons, David Fonda, was born on September 24, 2005, in Malawi. When Madonna first met him, he was a sick little boy battling pneumonia and malaria at an orphanage. Despite his condition, she felt a strong connection and began the adoption process, ultimately bringing David home in 2006. Since then, he has grown into a passionate soccer enthusiast, even training with professional teams. Madonna often reflects on David when making significant decisions, highlighting the special bond they share. Another of Madonna's children is Mercy James, also adopted from Malawi. Born on January 22, 2006, Mercy was living in an orphanage when Madonna encountered some legal hurdles during the adoption process. Nevertheless, she successfully welcomed Mercy into her family, describing her as a kind and beautiful young woman. In 2017, Madonna expanded her family further by adopting twin sisters Stella and Estera, born in August 2012. These lively girls bring immense joy into her life with their love of music and dancing, and Madonna has said they've completed her family in ways she never imagined. Through her charitable efforts, including the establishment of the Mercy James Center for Pediatric Surgery, Madonna continues to support children in Malawi and beyond, reflecting her deep commitment to making a positive impact in their lives. Number 7. Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman isn't just the rugged superhero we know from X-Men. He's also a dedicated family man who's all about love and connection at home. Along with his wife, Deborah Lee Furness, Hugh has embraced the journey of parenthood through adoption, welcoming two wonderful kids into their lives, Oscar and Ava. Oscar, born in 2000, and Ava, who joined the family in 2005, are not only their pride and joy, but also a beautiful blend of backgrounds. Ava's African heritage adds a rich layer of diversity to the Jackman family, something both Hugh and Deborah Lee celebrate wholeheartedly. Hugh has been open about how fatherhood has transformed his life. He believes in creating a nurturing environment where his kids can thrive and feel secure. It's essential for him to instill strong values and a deep appreciation for their cultural backgrounds, ensuring that Oscar and Ava know their roots and feel proud of who they are. As a family, the Jackmans prioritize love and acceptance, fostering a home where differences are celebrated. Hugh's commitment to his children goes beyond being their dad. He's dedicated to ensuring they grow up with confidence and a strong sense of identity. So while he might portray a fierce superhero on screen, at home, Hugh Jackman is just a loving father who's working hard to raise two incredible kids. Number 8. Mia Farrow. Mia Farrow is a Hollywood icon who's made waves not only for her standout performances in classics like Rosemary's Baby and The Great Gatsby, but also for her incredible commitment to humanitarian efforts. Instead of simply basking in her fame during the 1970s, Mia decided to use her platform for something bigger. She was once married to the talented musician André Previn for 9 years, and during that time, they welcomed twins Matthew and Sasha in 1970, followed by their son Fletcher in 1974. But when their marriage came to an end, Mia didn't slow down. Instead, she embarked on an extraordinary journey of motherhood by adopting children from around the world, eventually creating a beautiful blended family of 14. One of her adopted children is Quincy Farrow, an African-American boy she welcomed into her family in 1994 after adopting him from a New York orphanage. Quincy tends to keep a low profile and prefers a life away from the limelight. Mia has always believed in the transformative power of love and family. She famously said that having children is like turning a switch on in your heart. Everything feels worth it. Isn't that just lovely? Her multicultural family continues to grow, and another notable member is Moses Farrow, whom she adopted in 1980. Moses has a rich heritage, combining African-American and Korean roots, and he later became part of filmmaker Woody Allen's family. In the midst of their complex family dynamics, Moses has shared that he never personally witnessed any abuse during that time, adding layers to their story. Mia Farrow's life is a vibrant tapestry woven with love, resilience, and the beauty of diverse family bonds, showing that family can be defined in many wonderful ways. Number 9. David Bowie. Sure, David Bowie was a rock legend who redefined music and style, but behind the glitz and glam, he was also a devoted family man. He found love with Iman, the stunning Somali-American model, and together they welcomed their daughter, Alexandria Lexi Zara Jones, on August 15, 2000. The last name Jones might sound surprising, but it's actually Bowie's real surname, and the pair made sure Lexi grew up with it, away from the flashing cameras and endless headlines. Bowie and Iman were all about giving Lexi a childhood that was as normal as possible, far from the pressures of their fame. They wanted her to experience life without being defined by the spotlight, and that down-to-earth approach made all the difference. David often shared how being a dad brought him pure joy, saying, "I'm just a happy dad. I've got a great kid and a great wife, and I couldn't be happier." Iman echoed his feelings, always looking out for Lexi's privacy and reminding people that their daughter didn't choose to live in the public eye. Their love for Lexi was all about embracing her unique background and showing that family love has no limits. David Bowie's true happiness wasn't just in his iconic songs, but in being a dad who put family first. Number 10. Tom Hanks. You probably know Tom Hanks as the guy who made us cry in Forrest Gump and cheer in Saving Private Ryan. But did you know he's also rocking the grandpa life? That's right. His son, Colin Hanks, is carrying on the family tradition of Hollywood talent and is now a proud dad himself. Colin, who's also making waves as an actor, is married to the wonderful Samantha Bryant, and together they've got two awesome kids, one of whom is biracial. Talk about a beautiful mix of backgrounds. Now, picture this. Tom Hanks, the lovable guy from the big screen, hanging out with his grandkids. He's all about family, and you can just imagine the fun they have together. Tom has said that family is everything to him, and he loves showering his grandkids with love and support. With a biracial grandkid in the mix, Tom emphasizes how important it is to understand and celebrate different cultures. He wants his grandkids to feel proud of their heritage and learn from each other's experiences. And Colin? He's totally on the same page. He's dedicated to raising his kids with open minds and hearts, teaching them to appreciate diversity and representation. It's like a family mission to celebrate all the beautiful colors of life. So, while Tom Hanks keeps dazzling us on the big screen, he's also crafting a loving legacy at home, proving that the best roles he plays are as a fun grandpa. Now that's a blockbuster we can all get behind. Number 11. Steven Spielberg. Did you know that Steven Spielberg, one of the greatest filmmakers in history, has a wonderfully diverse and blended family that includes African-American children? He married actress Kate Capshaw, and together they've created a vibrant household filled with love and creativity, raising both biological and adopted children. Among their kids, 2 are of African-American descent, which might surprise some. First up is Theo Spielberg, who was born on August 21, 1988. He was originally adopted by Kate before she and Steven tied the knot in 1991. After they married, Steven officially adopted Theo, welcoming him fully into the Spielberg clan. Theo has carved out a path for himself in the music world, playing in the indie band Wardell alongside his sister Sasha Spielberg. He often praises his family for the unwavering support they've given him, encouraging him to chase his dreams in music and beyond. Then there's Michaela Spielberg, born on February 28, 1996. She was adopted by Steven and Kate as a newborn and has taken a more unconventional route in her career aspirations, aiming to work in the adult film industry. Michaela has been candid about her journey, sharing her struggles with self-acceptance and the challenges of finding her own voice while growing up in such a high-profile family. Together, the Spielberg family is a beautiful example of how love knows no boundaries, celebrating individuality and creativity while embracing their diverse backgrounds. It's a heartwarming reminder that family can take many forms and that support and acceptance are at the core of it all. Number 12. Charlize Theron. While Charlize Theron is busy dazzling us with her powerful performances on screen, she's also mastering the art of motherhood with her two incredible kids, Jackson and August. Adopting Jackson in 2012 marked a transformative moment in her life. She felt an instant connection with him from the moment she laid eyes on him as a baby. The love she has for her son radiates in everything she does. By 2015, Charlize expanded her family, welcoming August, who was also born that same year. This loving mom is committed to creating a nurturing environment for both of her children, where they can grow up happy and healthy. Charlize is refreshingly open about her journey as a single mom. She frequently shares how much joy Jackson and August bring into her life, emphasizing that their laughter and love make every challenge worthwhile. She actively strives to raise her children in a loving and supportive atmosphere, believing deeply that family comes in all shapes, sizes, and colors. This belief isn't just a mantra. It's something she lives by every day, encouraging her kids to embrace their unique identities and rich heritage. In interviews, Charlize talks about the importance of teaching Jackson and August about their cultural backgrounds, instilling in them a sense of pride and connection to their roots. She emphasizes the value of understanding different cultures and perspectives, helping her children appreciate the diversity in the world around them. Her commitment to their upbringing goes beyond just being their mom. It's about equipping them with the tools they need to navigate life confidently and compassionately. But that's not all. Charlize is also a passionate advocate for children's rights. She often uses her platform to speak out on critical issues affecting children worldwide, from education to health care. Through her advocacy work, she aims to make a meaningful difference in the lives of kids who are less fortunate, reflecting her deep commitment to creating a better world for all children. Number 13. Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke is not only a celebrated actor known for his remarkable roles in films like Dead Poets Society and Before Sunrise, but he is also a devoted father with a rich family life. Behind the scenes, Ethan embraces a beautiful blend of backgrounds and values that reflect the diversity of his family. He has two daughters, Maya, from his marriage to Uma Thurman, a celebrated actress known for her iconic roles in films like Pulp Fiction, and Clementine, his youngest daughter with his current wife, Ryan Shaw Hughes. Clementine's African heritage adds a unique layer of diversity to their family dynamic. Ethan often shares how fatherhood has profoundly shaped his life, fueling his commitment to create a nurturing environment for his daughters. He emphasizes the importance of acceptance and understanding, encouraging Maya and Clementine to embrace their differences and celebrate their unique identities. Passionate about the arts, Ethan enjoys sharing this love with his kids. Whether he's taking them to art galleries or discussing films, he strives to instill in Maya and Clementine a deep appreciation for culture and creativity. For Ethan Hawke, the journey of fatherhood is as enriching as any role he's ever played. Number 14. Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan might be one of the most iconic folk singers ever, but when it comes to his personal life, he's got some serious ninja-level stealth. Many folks are surprised to learn that he had a secret marriage to Carolyn Dennis, one of his backup singers, back in 1986. Yep, he kept that on the down low while they welcomed a daughter named Desiree, affectionately known as Desi. For a whopping 15 years, Dylan managed to keep his family life under wraps, like a master magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat. He even set up a cozy home for Carolyn in the suburbs of Los Angeles, where he'd sneak in for visits like a true undercover dad. The neighbors? Totally clueless. It's like he was living in his own private little bubble, protecting them from the prying eyes of the media. Desiree was kept away from the spotlight until 2001, when a biography about Dylan finally spilled the beans. Carolyn has always emphasized that they wanted Desiree to have a childhood that felt as normal as possible, free from the pressures of fame. She said, "We both wanted Desiree to have as normal a childhood as possible." Dylan's story with Carolyn and Desi gives us a rare peek behind the curtain, revealing just how far he went to keep his family out of the limelight. So while he's out there strumming away and winning hearts worldwide, it turns out he's also a devoted dad doing his best to keep his loved ones safe from the media circus. Who knew the legendary musician was also a master of privacy? Number 15. Kelsey Grammer. Kelsey Grammer isn't just a TV legend. He's also a super dad who knows that the real award is parenting. Known for his iconic roles in Cheers and Frasier, Kelsey has charmed audiences for decades, but his greatest joy comes from his heartwarming relationship with his daughter, Faith. Born to Kelsey and his ex-wife, Camille Donatacci, Faith is a beautiful blend of cultures, adding a rich tapestry of diversity to Kelsey's family story. The actor proudly declares that being a dad is the best gig he's ever had, and he's all about instilling values of love and acceptance in Faith's life. With his finger on the pulse of what it means to raise a child of mixed heritage, Kelsey is dedicated to helping Faith embrace her identity. He encourages her to explore her roots and to take pride in who she is, opening up a world of cultures and traditions for her to enjoy. In interviews, Kelsey lights up while sharing hilarious and heartwarming moments from their adventures together, whether they're goofing off at home or embarking on family outings. Every laugh and shared experience is a treasure for him. Kelsey Grammer's journey as a father is a joyful ride, blending love, laughter, and a commitment to raising a diverse family with open arms and an open heart. Number 16. Angela Kinsey. Did you know that behind the laughter of The Office lies a heartwarming family story involving Angela Kinsey, the talented actress who played Angela Martin? While she's known for her comedic chops, Angela is also a devoted single mother to her wonderful daughter, Isabel, whom she adopted. What makes their story even more special is that Isabel's biological father is black, adding a rich layer of diversity to their family dynamic. Angela often shares her joy in motherhood, saying that Isabel brings so much light and laughter into her life. As a single mom, Angela is dedicated to creating a nurturing and loving home where her daughter can thrive. Angela embraces the importance of understanding and celebrating their different backgrounds, fostering an environment where Isabel can learn and grow. In interviews, she has emphasized the significance of exposing Isabel to various cultures and perspectives, believing that this diversity will help her become a more empathetic and open-minded person. Angela Kinsey's journey as an adoptive mom beautifully illustrates that families come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Her commitment to love and acceptance shows us that family bonds are not just about blood, but about the connections we choose to nurture. Number 19. Gwen Stefani. Who knew the rock star behind Hollaback Girl was also a force of nature in the realm of motherhood? Gwen Stefani isn't just a fashion icon. She's a dedicated mom raising a biracial family in a world often lacking such representation. With 3 kids from her marriage to Gavin Rossdale, Gwen's family dynamic includes her son Apollo, who proudly represents their biracial heritage. Gwen often gushes about how her children inspire her and how she masterfully juggles her vibrant career with family life. In interviews, she emphasizes the importance of raising her kids in a diverse environment, believing that exposure to various cultures enriches their understanding of the world. But that's not all. Gwen loves to bring her kids into her creative world, sharing snippets of their adventures on social media that radiate joy and laughter. Whether it's Apollo tagging along at events or joining her in musical projects, their bond shines bright. Through her journey as a mother, Gwen Stefani is not only embracing her role, but also helping to normalize and celebrate biracial families in the spotlight, proving that love and diversity go hand in hand. Number 18. Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid, known for his iconic roles in The Parent Trap and The Day After Tomorrow, has a son, Jack Quaid, who's quickly making a name for himself in Hollywood. Following in his father's footsteps, Jack has stepped into the spotlight with his own acting chops. With Meg Ryan as his mother and Dennis as his father, Jack's heritage is a rich blend of influences, something both parents have acknowledged over the years. While Dennis is often seen as the quintessential all-American movie star, there's more to their family story. Jack, born in 1992, grew up surrounded by a mix of cultural influences that have shaped him both as an actor and as a person. He's been open about his diverse background, reminding us that even Hollywood families come with their own unique stories and layers. Family has always been a priority for Dennis, even with his demanding career. He's made it a point to stay closely connected to his kids, supporting Jack as he rises in the entertainment world. Jack's breakout role in the hit TV show The Boys is helping him carve out his own path, proving he's more than just his famous last name. And while Dennis Quaid might not be the first person you think of when it comes to mixed heritage families, Jack's story adds a refreshing twist to the narrative. Number 19. Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts, the dazzling star of classics like Pretty Woman and Erin Brockovich, is known for her larger-than-life roles, but when it comes to her personal life, she keeps things pretty low-key. Still, her family has some fun dynamics, especially with her niece, Emma Roberts. Emma is carving out her own path in Hollywood and has dated a variety of people from different backgrounds, adding a splash of diversity to their famous clan. Known for her standout performances in American Horror Story and Scream Queens, Emma embraces a more modern and open-minded approach to relationships. Though she's not one to spill the tea on her dating life, it's clear that she's shaking things up in the family tree. As the ever-supportive aunt, Julia cheers on Emma's successes with pride. With her charm and grace, Julia reflects the warmth and acceptance that seems to run in their family. Even though she doesn't have mixed-race kids herself, the evolving relationships within their family show that love and diversity can mix beautifully. Number 20. John Legend. John Legend isn't just a superstar singer and songwriter, he's also a devoted family man known for his adorable bond with wife Chrissy Teigen. Together they've created a beautiful family, complete with their charming daughter Luna, who brings a delightful mix of cultures into the world. John, a proud black man, and Chrissy, who has Thai and Norwegian roots, have blended their backgrounds into a vibrant tapestry that enriches their family dynamic. Luna, born in April 2016, has stolen the hearts of many on social media, with her parents sharing the sweetest snapshots of her adventures. Both John and Chrissy celebrate Luna's diverse heritage, emphasizing the importance of teaching her about her cultural roots and helping her grow up with pride in who she is. With chart toppers like All of Me and Ordinary People under his belt, John is more than just a musical genius. He's a passionate advocate for love, unity, and acceptance, values that shine brightly in his family life. He and Chrissy don't just talk the talk. They actively promote inclusivity and diversity. While you might not immediately think of John Legend when it comes to celebrities with mixed-race children, his family is a shining example of how love knows no boundaries and how different cultures can beautifully intertwine. Did you enjoy this video? Let us know in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share this with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.